Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. This is the look that I wore to our holiday Christmas party, and I thought I would share with you guys how I accomplished this, my tutorial. Please forgive the background noise as well as the screaming kids. And also, this is my first time recording with this Canon camera. It's been a long kind of journey just to get to this point. I kind of feel like you need a college degree just to be able to operate this camera because it's so much more complicated than any other camera I've ever touched. And there are times when I use it that I just want a normal simple camera because it's too complicated for me. But I literally did have to go to one of my cousins who is a photographer and takes a lot of pictures and just say please help, and he laid out a lot of things for me and changed some settings, and I'm here now hoping to improve, of course, but this is where we're at. So this is, you know, my first time using it, like I said, and I hope that it is good enough, I guess. Before I start, I already do have a little bit of makeup on. I've wiped off some of the eyeshadow, but I do have kind of a little bit of makeup. Yeah, sorry. I did my makeup to come home today because we spent the night at the hotel last night after the Christmas party, and yeah, and I wanted to record this for you guys. So first up, clean skin. I'm going to do kind of a reverse foundation afterwards, after I do the shadow and everything. So do a eyeshadow primer or paint pot, or however you prime your lids. I use MAC's Bare Study and a Real Techniques brush, and then I just get that onto my lids like so. Just to prime the area for shadow. And I have a lot of freckles, so that's what you're seeing on my lids. I have a lot of, you can see veins, and you see the veins. Yeah, that's what I tried to hide all the time when I do my makeup. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take MAC's Soba. You can use Soba, Wedge, Cork, any of those shades for this. This is Soba. I'm going to use this one because my Wedge I have very little of, and that's what I use to do my brows with. So I don't want to waste any of it for my lids because I'm saving it for my brows until I get another one. And then I'm just going to take a shadow brush like this one, and I'm going to take Soba, and I'm just going to get that into where my crease usually is, about here. And that's my transition color, just for the dark shades that I will put on next. And that transition color just goes right about here. That's where the black liner and any brown shades that you put down here will be transitioning into that. So you do Soba. Then I'm going to line my eyes with my Maybelline Master Drama Eye Studio eyeliner, and it's just black. And I'm just going to line here against my lashes, and then bring it up just a little bit, very messily, into where my crease would be. And then I'm going to pull this up and line up here so that my entire rim is black, and you want that super black. And you'll see, you notice that it's very messy. I did that on purpose because that is just our base layer. That is what I will be putting shadow on top of. Then I'm just going to take a blending brush and kind of blend out some of that black liner. Just like that. And it always, my eyes always look so ugly until I'm like done. Literally at like the last minute does the look like come together and look pretty. Up until then it's like everything is just messy. Beautiful, honey. Okay, next I'm going to take Nars Cordura, yes, and it's this red-brown shade right here. It is darker than Soba. You can see them next to each other right there. Oops. It's darker, and you could use MAC's Bronze, or really any medium brown shade to do this with. And I'm just going to get it on a brush and then pop that on top of the black liner. Right in here. Like so. And that black liner basically just helps to deepen the brown shadow that you've applied a little bit more, so that it stays, it adheres to your eyelid better for one, but also the depth, it gives the chocolate a little bit more depth than it would have on its own. Okay, and then I'm going to take Burberry's Midnight Brown, which is a beautiful shade, and just really any chocolate brown shade will do. And I'm going to get that on top of that Cordura, like so. Just like that. Okay, so here's the other eye, and I have that Soba in the crease, and then just the black liner that I've blended out like this. And the interesting thing about this is the base step for most of my smoky eyes. I always start like this. There are times where I will use, instead of a black eyeliner, I'll use a blue one or a brown one too. But I think if you're using brown shadows, the black base makes the brown pop so much more than a brown base would, if that makes any sense. So this one. And then when I do my navy blue eye, a lot of times I'll start this way too. And then the shadows that I use, the colors change, but the technique is actually always the same. So there's not very much variation in how exactly I change up my smoky eyes. It's pretty much the same shadows, or the same, you know, technique. So this is that Cordura. Once again, I'm putting that on top of the black, and then making my eye look as crazy as I can. And the Midnight Brown, which is just a chocolate brown, that's gonna go on top of that right in here. And really you can use any shades of brown to do this. The colors that I have chosen from Midnight Brown like this, you can see that it's got little silver sparkle in it. They're just chocolate colors, chocolate shades that have some... No, to finish up my eyes, I'm going to take Cordura and run it underneath. My lower lashes. Like that. And then I'm going to take my eyebrow brush and brush my brows up. And put some powder on those, and I'm using Wedge, Max Wedge, to do that. And that just kind of fills in the sparse areas. Like that. Eva, I don't care what he did, you don't be ugly.
He hurt myself right here.
Well, Eva, you need to give him what he was playing with. Okay, and then I'm just going to curl my lashes. Now I do already have, so I was just curling my lashes. And I do have a little bit of mascara on there. And I'm just going to take my mascara and get that onto and some more of that Soba is just going to go right in here to kind of help that color look like it's transitioned well enough. Okay, and now I have, if you look right here, I have like freckles out there that I can never completely, you know, conceal. So you'll see little spots in my shadow, and it's my freckles. So this is the eye. Okay, so really quickly, I put some lashes on. I tried to do it on camera, but I was getting them, like I ended up putting them like up here and not on my actual lid. So it looked crazy. I had to do it off camera. One of these days I'll get used to this. Oh, and that was the other thing I want to tell you. This is my first time recording videos on this camera on my Canon, so please be patient because I know they're not top quality because I'm learning. So there's that. And then for my red lip, this is just a Jordana lip liner in red. Honestly, I don't even know where to buy Jordana at, so I don't know where I got this at, but it's the only red lip liner. Well, I have a MAC one, but this is like a bright, like a cherry red, and my MAC one is not so bright. Okay. So I'm just gonna line. I always do that with my points. Oh, yeah, it's not. It's not one up. Okay. And then I'm just gonna fill in a little bit. And I know some people overline, some people underline. Hey, calm down. Okay, so I know some people overline, some people underline their lips. I line right at my lip line only because my lips are so naturally big. Anyway, if I was to overline them, I would look like a clown, like a literal flat out. Yes. Okay, and then my Chanel Gabrielle lipstick, which is a beautiful red. And that is my finished look. So here we go. I'm so sorry for the noise. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope I am in frame and this video comes out okay. It's my first time with this camera recording a tutorial, so I hope it works out. Really quickly, this is one of my absolute favorite makeup looks. I think it's so dramatic and just so festive and pretty and dressy, and it's classic. So that's, that. Really, I've got just the bright cherry red lip, the smoky eye, which for me, when I've done a winged liner look with a red lip, and I've been photographed and seen the photographs afterwards, I always feel like my lids are lacking, like my eyes need something, like there's just missing something. And for me, it's the smoky eye, because that's just the eye look that kind of I gravitate towards and that I love so much. So I know a lot of people, they say do the statement lip or the statement eye, and I guess you could categorize this as both a statement lip and a statement eye, but for me they work together. On my, I guess, eye shape, they work together. So that's that. The only thing that I do is I do apply the blush a little more light-handed than I usually would, because I really do like a heavy blushed look. But with this, it would be like clown face. So I do kind of, stay off of the bright blush, heavy-handed bright blush. But that is my overall finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And oh, I did use the Ardell 109s. I didn't tell you guys when I was putting them on what number they were, but they're the Ardell 109s and they look like that. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.